This is Andrew Scarpacci. He is a hardcore gamer. What makes him a hardcore gamer? Is it the posters? The games? Or is it something more? Enter Next Level Video Games Retail Store. They sell the same games as your corporate game store. But what separates the Next Level from its contemporaries?
That kid's all bad he's been beat by a girl and stuff. Look at that.
Browse through classic and rare titles from various consoles. Surely here we can find an answer to our question.
Jeremy Spear. I'm a video game store clerk and just a student.
My name is Dave Kashina. I'm a student and a game collector.
My name is Nick Militia. I'm the owner of Next Level Video Games Retail Store.
John Sabin, game designer, student.
In the 80s and 90s, like, it was pretty much how it is now. I mean, people were buying Nintendos because, you know, the families were buying it. You know, it was like they were games that anybody could play. And then, you know, eventually these games started to get more complicated. You know, it moved into just hardcore gamers playing games because they were the only ones that actually cared. You know, they would spend more time than like an hour playing Mario.
Yeah, it's very broad. I mean, you got people from little kids coming in to buy their SpongeBob games to, you know, 20-year-olds coming in to buy Madden for their 360 or whatnot. It covers a very wide range nowadays. Like, my mother will play video games. My uncle, the Wii system now covers a lot more people because it just brings everyone to play. Because it's simple. It's like my uncle finds Wii golf a lot of fun because, you know, he goes out, he pays thousands of dollars to go around and play golf on different courses. Well, now it's just cool because he can just swing a little remote and play golf on the TV. It's not just pressing buttons like on the Sega.
Well, I mean, there's different levels of casual gamers. I mean, the thing is, like, you have people that will only play sports games every year, and that's all they do. And then you have people that will play, like, you know, they'll play some games here and there, like Grand Theft Auto. They might play an RPG, like Final Fantasy.
You know, the people that follow just like one franchise, that's all they care about. Like, they only care about Final Fantasy, or they only care about Resident Evil, or they only care about Grand Theft Auto.
But they don't play it religiously. That's the only genre that they really care about.
Yeah, I mean, odds are that they won't. You know, they may buy like 4 games a year. You know, and they may play like an hour here and there, but they're not going to, like, you know, sit down and, you know, spend a lot of time. It's not their main purpose or their main hobby. You know what I mean? Like, they have other important things, but they do like to eventually, you know, here and there play a game. But even, like, you know, that even goes back to people that just play. They might play like Mario. You know what I mean? They might own a ton of games, but they don't. You know, if push came to shove, you know, they could care less if they had to get rid of their stuff, or, you know, if somebody called and said, hey, you know, let's go out. Like, you know, more times than not, you know what I mean, they're going to go do something else. But even here, I get more business for people coming in, like I said, wanting to pick up the old NES because they had it, and they just want to play Mario and Duck Hunt. That's all they care about. You know, they don't care about, you know, Gunsmoke or Journey to Silius, any of those like really good games. They just want to play Mario, and that's fine. You know, Mario's a good game. I have no problem with that. But it's definitely a casual controlled market.
So it's really incorporated now.
Yeah, everybody's all interested in money rather than interested in appealing to the people that have been there.
Well, just like any business.
Or even
Yeah,
really
I mean,
making a good game. Really, they're just trying to make the game. It doesn't really matter whether it's good or not. It's going to be out on time.
I mean, even the Wii now. I mean, when the DS came out, you know, it was heralded because, you know, people were skeptical at first, but then, you know, everyone's like, okay, well, anybody can play this. So you still have your games for the hardcore, and then you get your casual ones, mostly mini-game compilations. And the Wii came out, same thing happened. You know, so now we're seeing every once in a while you'll get a game like Zack and Wiki that like a lot of hardcore people would like. you know, it's funny and it's interesting, and, you know, they're trying to do, you know, things a little bit different.
And it's
You
done
know.
by a group that people know and like.
Yeah, but, you know, but then you go look on the shelf, and you'll see the regular franchises, but then you'll see like billiards and you know, and then We Play, you know, and then Wii Fitness is coming out. Well, I don't think I'm playing Wii Fitness. I don't know about these guys.
I
But,
might need to drop some weight.
yeah. I mean, to me, like a hardcore gamer, like it's just someone. I mean, really, at the basis of it, it's just somebody whose hobby is playing games. Because, you know, if your hobby is anything, you're going to devote most of your time and energy towards that.
It's like I go out to like see a movie once in a while, but I don't go out every week. But I buy a game almost every week. Like it's just more important. It's a priority. And that's the difference, I think.
But even somebody, like for example, even somebody that takes, you know, advantage of a store's policy, like a GameStop's policy of trading things in, like if they went and bought one game every month, and then they constantly trade those games in, it doesn't matter if they keep the games or not. But, you know, if they play games regularly enough, they're a hardcore gamer. They could have no games in their collection except for the one that they're currently playing. But if they play games enough that they actually care about playing games, you know what I mean? Then they're a hardcore gamer. You can be a hardcore, and it doesn't necessarily mean the game has to have substance, like story. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about someone that'll just play Madden and that's it, but
Like documentary.
you can play nothing but puzzle games and, you know, and sports games and shooters and whatever. You know, you're still, you know, constantly playing games more times than not.
I mean, a guy that sits there and plays Madden, who may be a jock of some sorts, but if he plays it like every night for about 5 hours, I define him as a hardcore gamer. Whether he wants to be known as such or not, it's just the definition.
Someone whose main focus in all their doings is like playing games, just thinking about games, whether they're buying them, renting them, just sitting there playing them with their friends, playing them by themselves, playing games a lot of their time.
You can just take a picture of us and put it in the dictionary.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't know. You can't really say any more than we've already said about it.
Yeah, it's just someone who has passion for games, like a real. It goes beyond like just a a casual acquaintance with them. It's something that really matters. It's something that you're a part of.
So it's not the posters on his wall. It's not even the games he owns in this room. It's what he's doing right now. Gaming. I mean, he's not even paying attention to this movie. If that isn't hardcore, I don't know what is, because this is his bedroom. Where's the bed? Does he even need sleep anymore? No, because that's just how hardcore he is.